How's it going out there in Bassland? It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and I'm going to preview my bass tab for Lowrider by War. Super popular tune. Bassline stands out like a sore thumb, so let's jump on it. Make sure you're following the link in the description to the tablature on my website, and here we go. Ready, go. Okay, those four measures right there that I tagged as the intro and verse are like 90% of the tune. There's a number 1 and a number 2 on the tablature sheet, and they're just variation lines. So let me go ahead and run number 1 for you. Ready, go. Okay, so just a little bit different there at the end. This is a 2-measure phrase that this guy's playing, and all of the fills are on the second measure. First measure stays pretty much the same. And here's variation number 2. Ready, go. Okay, now let's go in and talk about some details. I'm going to count this from the top for you, and I'm going to stop at the end of the first measure because there's an important thing to talk about. So we've got ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, right there. Now if you look at the notation, you're going to see a little 3 and then a slide into the 5. Now this is called a grace note. Not making that up. It's a grace note. So grace note is instant without time, and there's no better way for me to demonstrate that than to put on the old-fashioned metronome. I like Pro Metronome. It's a free app for your smartphone, if your phone is smart enough. Just kidding. So we'll go to 50, and then I'm going to demonstrate that grace note. It's coming in on the and of 4, so 4 and 4 and 4 and. So grace notes are not playing around. There's absolutely no time, no additional time that you give value for a grace note. Let me run the whole top line at 50 and that'll give you a better perspective. Ready, go. Next line. Grace note. Now I'm going to talk about that X, which is on the and of beat 2, second measure, second line. So basically what you want to do is have your third finger ready to roll, or in position here for where that 5 is, and then you just don't press down in your left hand, and that gives you the dead note. So the X is basically notating a dead note. Without that 5 there, I like to be up to like I'm going to play that 5, but I don't, because then that keeps me in position for the other 2 notes. So let me run that second line for you. So it's a dead note, and it's at the 5th fret there on the 3rd string. Now, last thing to talk about, this tune is just a brilliant line using G minor pentatonic scales. That's pretty much every dang note that the guy's playing. So if you look up at the top of the page, you're going to see all 5 pentatonic patterns for the key of G minor. Now let me go ahead and run those for you so we get a good complete lesson here. Alright, first pattern is going to be first position, 1, 3, 1, 3, open, 3, open, 3. Now I'm calling out fret numbers. When you get to the top note, turn right back down and descend. Okay, next pattern is up to the 3rd fret. Notice how I'm alternating with I and M here on the right hand. Next pattern is up to the 6th fret. And then the next pattern starts at 8. And then your last pattern is at the 10th fret. And then what happens is when you run that 5th pattern and get to the end of all 5 patterns, the one that you started with back here in first position starts here at the 13th fret. And obviously we don't have any open notes, right? So you'll finish out the remaining of the fretboard with I think you're going to be able to get up to just about the 3rd pattern in, and you'll be done. You'll be out of room. So okay, this is quite a few things on this one piece of paper here, this one tablature. We've got the lines, the first 4 measures, which are, like I said, 90% of the tune, and then a variation 1, variation 2, and then the full set of all 5 pentatonic patterns. So hopefully that gets you started in playing the tune, gets you playing all the way through the tune. It's a great bass line. A lot of people like the tune. And if you're interested in studying this a little bit further or any other tune, make sure you hit me up and we can set up a free Skype lesson. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.